We are in Sainte-Foy, a few steps away from the shopping centers on Boulevard Laurier, corner of Route de l'Église, in a complex that is called Complexe Jules Dallaire, where you can find the restaurant, the Asian restaurant Calao. Around the restaurant, there is a beautiful story, the story of a family who decided to come to Quebec to live here, who started to do business here. And I'm going to tell you this entire beautiful love story with Quebec. And it's the story of your family, Billy Liang. You're the son of that family who decided to come to Quebec in the 80s.
Yeah, 1980s. Yes, my family come to Quebec in 1980.
Where from?
From Cambodia. My dad from Cambodia and my mom's from Laos. And they come here because the war. Oh. They have a war there, and they come here to for the
to start a new life, basically.
Yeah, start a new life. Yeah, and they meet at the school to learn.
So you're telling
French.
us that your parents met here in Quebec?
Yes, yes.
It's a very nice story because I think that your dad came here with his entire family.
Yeah.
And your mom did the same? Was she alone? She was
no,
with her family?
my mom, they come 4% of her family,
okay.
Not all.
Okay.
But my dad's come all, they have 8 brother and sister.
Wow.
Come with my grandma. And they live at the South Shore.
On the South Shore, yes, in Saint-Romuald.
Yes, it's called Saint-Romuald. And they live all together in the one house. Excuse me, I don't know the word, but le comité pour les accueillir.
Yeah, because there was a special committee who took care of your family,
yeah.
Of your dad's family, of your mom's family as well. They were all Quebecers, and they, in a way, they decided to sponsorship the
yeah.
families.
Yeah.
Who were coming to Quebec. So they helped them to find a home and they helped them to start a business as well.
Yeah, yes. And me, I was born at 1983.
So you are a real Quebecer.
Yeah, real.
100%.
100%, yes. And we start our first restaurant. It's called Délices d'Encore. It's at the South Shore.
On the South Shore.
Yeah, at Saint-Romuald.
Saint-Romuald is right next to Lévis. So it's very easy to find. When you cross the bridge from Quebec, you get on the South Shore. It's right next to the bridge almost.
Yes, 5 minutes to the bridge. And it's we start this restaurant at 92. Yes, thank you. And
why did your father decide to start a restaurant? Was there any passion for food or?
My dad is a businessman.
Okay.
He liked to have something by himself.
Yeah. So who was the foodie in the family? There must have been someone who had an interest for food. Yeah, exactly.
My mom's love make foods.
Yeah.
So it's why my dad and my mom's opened the restaurant. It started like 20 places.
So a very small place at the beginning.
Yeah, very small. And today it's 500 place.
From 20 to 500.
Yes.
Beautiful story. And that was restaurant number 1.
Yes. And before we put 500%, we start a second restaurant in 1993 at Lévis.
All right. Still on the South Shore?
Still, yes.
And still a family business?
Yes, it's all family business. We work together and work hard and wants to bring food for Quebecers.
Yeah, well, tell me about that. The food for Quebecers, we're talking about the 90s on the South Shore of Quebec, opening 2 Asian restaurants. What was the reaction from the Quebecers?
What you mean, like reaction?
I mean, it was new for them. Was it new for them?
We one of the first restaurant Thai opening. Not the first, but almost. And
because you had to make them discover the concept.
And they like it.
Yes.
It's why, because 20 places for the first restaurant is not enough. Like, we want to open more for the Quebecers.
Their reaction was the answer.
Yes,
They
right.
wanted to
Yes,
discover
yes.
that type.
It's why
of
we
cooking.
opened a third restaurant in 96. Now at the Chemin Sainte-Foy. at Sainte-Foy.
So on the North Shore.
Yes.
So you decided to cross the bridge and start to do business here around Quebec and Sainte-Foy.
Yeah, yeah. And in 2010, we opened the Calao, this restaurant.
Yes. And then you started to work for your dad.
Yeah.
Because you are a main partner in the concept of the Calao.
Yes, yes. I'm on the part of the Calao and this restaurant, yes.
There's something very interesting is that your father always started with small businesses and developed them, created huge businesses
Yes.
from the small one. But about the Calao, I think it's the opposite. He started with such a big concept. It is the biggest Asian concept in Quebec.
Yes, we want to do different from our third restaurant first.
Yes.
And we started big, so we started at 200 place.
Wow.
And this restaurant, yes.
Tell me about the name of the restaurant, because the name Calao has a signification.
Yes, it's from a bird. Calao, it's in French. In English, it's a hornbill.
Okay.
It's the name in English for this bird.
It's an Asian bird.
Yes, Asian bird with a big nose, and we use this bird for our logo.
Yes.
We think it's a beautiful bird and represent a restaurant of ours.
And it represents Asia in general. Because
Yes.
there is something very interesting as well, is that this restaurant is not only about Thailand, but we can discover food from China, from Japan, Korea, am I forgetting one?
And Chinese.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
It's very complete, and to be authentic, you had to build a strong team.
Yes, we going find 6 cook
Yes.
from Thailand. Each other have different specialty in each, one specialty in Thailand food, one specialty in China's food,
Yeah.
and specialty in breakfast.
Yeah, oh, of course,
Yes.
because here you serve breakfast.
Yeah.
And it's something very special. We'll get the occasion to talk more about it, but still, for an Asian restaurant, it is pretty special to serve breakfast.
Yes.
So you're telling me there is a special chef for that from Thailand?
Yes, we bring a chef for make a breakfast here, discover a new, because I think not a lot of Asian restaurant have breakfast
Of
food
course.
in Quebec City, so it's why we start to introduce a new thing for.
And when we think about Asian food, we think about the classics, the food we know. We associate Asian food with Chinese food, for example. But you really wanted to go into details and to create a very special menu and a very authentic one. Was it a big challenge? Was it difficult for you?
No, not now, because we have experience in that. It's
Yeah.
why we bring
The helpers,
yes,
exactly,
to
the cooks
help
from
us
Thailand.
to bring authentic from other country.
Yeah, and
to
Billy,
Quebec.
we are going to meet a cook from Thailand in
Yes,
the next block.
yes.
We're going to talk about the menu as well.
Yeah.
We're going to see the food and try it.
Yeah.
All right, okay, see you soon.